Hey beautiful ladies and gents, wanted to jump on and do something fun tonight. You know, just do some makeup and chat and all the things, right? So let's get my hair out of my face. Oh, lots of hair. Lots and lots of hair. Alright, got our cute little bow. Not really, but you know. So, I got all my skincare done. Got my lotions on. All the fun, good stuff. Hey, Ken, how are you? I'm going to look at that. I'm going to do something with that. Okay, so I'm going to do a more everyday look. Something that we can wear to the office or on just an easy date night. I don't even know why this is in here. I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff off my area. Alright, just a couple things. I'm like, I don't even know why that's there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do my foundation a little different tonight. I'm going to take, I have lotion on, and I'm going to set that with a tiny bit of setting powder. I'm just going to brush this on. And what this is going to do is pick up any extra moisture. It's also going to help give me a flawless finish. And I know this is going to sound strange because a lot of people are like, you can't put powder on and then put a liquid or cream product on. Yeah, you can. If you do it right, you can. Alright, so that's on. Close that up so I don't spill it. I'm now going to take a pore and wrinkle minimizer, just a little bit. I'm just going to put it where I need it. This feels good. It's got anti-aging skincare in it too. So I love using it because I'm actually putting good stuff on my face, not just a primer. And I'm just really going to start pressing it in where I need it. Right? So that's done. And I probably could have put my powder on after I did that. I'm just going to put a tiny bit more on. And this is a very fine milled powder. And you can tell I'm only doing just a smidge. Like there's the tiniest bit. And it's just going to help give me a more flawless finish. I found this way, I started doing my makeup this way a few years ago, and then I quit, and now I've gone back to it because I actually like the finish better at hair. So we've done all our skincare. We did our, gosh, my brain's gone, our primer, and now we're doing foundation. I'm going to do about a pump and a half of foundation, and I was going to put pearlizer in it, but why do I not see my pearlizer? Well, it's probably because I didn't do my makeup in here last. Oh well, we'll just work without it. As soon as it'll warm it up in between my fingers. I like applying my foundation with my fingers or a brush. My favorite way is with a beauty blender, and this is super pigmented. And I'm going for a more full coverage, flawless look, so I'm really going to work on covering these red areas. My lupus rash is nowhere near as bad as it's been this month. So I'm thinking that's a sign I'm going out of the inflammation stage I've been in. And I really just press it in the areas where like I have some texture or I have, you know, some little issues that I don't want to be as prominent. I'm going to look in my mirror over here and make sure that I've got it. Ooh, that is not even. There we go. I can't stand when makeup is not really almost undetectable. Hey Chantel, how are you? Alright, so I've got my foundation on. I let it kind of warm up and sit on the skin a little bit. But first, I'm going to take this hydrating mist I have, And I'm just gonna the fan's blowing it away from me. But I tried doing my makeup without the fan on, and then I sweat. So that has apple extract in it, so it actually makes you feel good. Hey Renee, how are you, sweetie? All right, so we've got that on. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna show you something I saw, and when I saw it, a light bulb went on, and I said, yes, Linda, that will work. So what I'm gonna do for my brows is I'm still gonna take an angled brush. I'm just kind of digging in my brushes, but I am gonna take my long-lasting eyeliner that's in a pencil, and I'm just gonna roll my pencil out a little bit and turn my brush the right way and just a mess. So I talked to my daughter who lives down in the Keys. They're gonna keep the Keys closed another month. She's happy but not happy. Like, she wants to work, but she likes the fact that there's not a bunch of people coming in the island, and they know that if they open up the islands, the people from Miami-Dade Broward are gonna influctuate into there, and then the tiny islands are going to have an overflow of cases. They have a tiny hospital that has 6 or 7 ICU beds, so she's kind of glad the island's closed, all of them, which is good. So what I did is I just took my, this is not a slanted brush, I thought that was my slanted brush. I grabbed the wrong one, sorry guys. I'm going to take my slanted, I call them eyebrow brushes, but they can be eyeliner brushes too. I'm going to take it, and I'm just taking some color off of my eyeliner pencil. This is a brown shade, and to map my brows, I'm going to go from my inner tear duct here. That'll be where they start. From there, we're going to go right through the pupil. That's where my arch should be. And then we're going to go to the corner of my eye. That's where my brow should end. So I pretty much have them trimmed the way I want them. So we're just going to go with it. And what I like to do is start more towards the center, and I draw up like that, and then where my arch dissects, I come down. The reason I do that is you're not going to see it once this is finished, but it gives me a much cleaner line. So just getting a little bit more. And like I said, I saw somebody do this, and I said, holy crap, what have I been doing? This is like the perfect way, using a long-lasting waterproof eyebrow pencil. It's got a creamy formula to it, so where you lay it, it's staying. And then I'm just going to go back and fill them in now with just some little tiny strokes. And you're going to watch where I intersected those 2 points kind of disappear. It's like magic, right? And get some more. I'm trying to look in this mirror over here so I really can see what I'm doing, because I don't want them to look so drawn in. And now I'm going to go back to the front with just a little bit that's left on here, because you want the first part of your brows to be lighter than the body. And I'm really not happy with how I drew that line, so I'm just going to smudge it a little bit. As you can see, I got a very natural brow out of that. I'm so happy. So if I really wanted to do like a high impact filled in brow this way, I could do it. But I don't. They're not my favorite brow. And the trend is to get away from those. There are women that have to have them because of, you know, alopecia, or they're going through chemo, you know, all the things, and I get it. But I also think that the short flicking of the brush allows us to do a more hair-like brow versus just a hard brow. Now I'm just going to go fill this in. And I'm not too worried if like one of my lines is too heavy or whatever, because I can always smudge it a little bit and soften it up. Now this is just a new way I'm trying, and I actually love this color. I never thought I would put this in my brows. I was like, brown's not my thing, but it's actually like the perfect color. And at the front of my brows, I go straight up and down, and then I start working at an angle, and then I pull it back through. You look at them close up, make sure I got them. The last thing I want is, and your brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, so they don't have to be like 100% perfect. But that's my new easy peasy way. That is so much, that's like the easiest way I've ever done my brows. I have tried using the pencil directly in my brow. I've done cream to powder. I've done powder brows. I've done mascara in my brows. I've done it all. That technique, by far, hands down, best look, easiest done. I'm in love. So, love it. Okay, so my brows are done. Now we're going to take a neutral color, and we're just going to cancel out any color on my eyelids. So I'm just going to put this in. And what this is going to do is give me a clean canvas so my eye colors don't get muddied up. Make sure it's nothing. I was playing around with looks this morning that had bold colors, so I'll look for those to come out. I want to do something soft tonight, something that you guys could take and use your own colors and make it work, you know. So this is just a color that's real similar to my natural skin color, pale white girl. Yes, I said it. And I'm just going in case there's any tiny little eyebrow hairs that need to be kind of hidden or pushed down. I'm getting in this corner of my eyes. Color any color. I need to quit looking in the viewfinder and look at my mirror. Like you'll see right there how blue my eyelid is. So we're going to take just a smidge more. A smidge, that's a technical term. And we're just going to go right over that area. Because that area, for some reason, is very blue today. And we all have different colors and shades that pop up on our skin at different times. All right, so my eyelids are neutralized. Okay, and basically, if you looked at it close, you would say, yeah, that's not her natural skin color, but it's damn close. You want to get as close as you can, and I see a little smudge that I want to fix. Hey, Laura. Hi, Shara. Everybody's jumping on, yay. I want to get up in this brow a little more. I pulled too much of it down, so I left like a bare patch. And that happens. You just got to kind of look at things up close and say, yeah, what did I miss? You know, it's easier to do makeup on someone else than it is yourself. And people tell me it's the opposite all the time, but when I'm doing someone else, I'm more nervous and more... And yes, I still get nervous after all this time. I am looking for one of... It's got blue pigment in it from last night. I don't want one with blue pigment because we're not doing any blue in this look. This is strictly... I'm going to clean this brush real quick. I have a... I wouldn't say it's 100% natural, but it's pretty darn close brush cleaner here that really dissolves all my long wearing makeup. Alright, that brush is clean. I'm going to dry it just a little bit. I love this makeup cleaner. Alright, it's a quick clean, so it's not something you want to use to disinfect and clean your brushes. Use your brushes like, you don't want to skip your deep cleaning of your brushes, is what I'm trying to say. So now I'm going to take a more neutral brown. And this is going to become our transition color. We're just going to put a little bit on the brush. I say that and... Alright, so just a little bit. And we're going to actually go where the eye socket is. And we're just going to work this back and forth. And just up a little bit past. And now I'm going to scoot out farther than the brush so it diffuses more. The farther out you are, the less pigment you get. The closer in you are, the more pigment you will get in one spot. So by moving out like that, it allowed me to blow it out a little more. So I'm going to get more to do the other eye. I'm going to scoot in on my brush so I can lay the color down right in that crease. And then I'm going to scoot out and start blowing it out. So you don't have a sharp line there, you just have a soft color. So it's all in how you hold your brush. The farther away you are from the brush head, the softer blowout you'll get. The closer you are, the more pigment you'll let down. And a lot of people don't realize that. They think they have to tighten up on that brush and really, you know, work it, and you don't. The farther out you are, the softer blowout you get. And that's what we're going for. Because I want this to be a softer, prettier, more neutral color look. All right, we've done that. Now we're gonna take a deeper brown. This is a very neutral brown. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have some other browns in here that have more red in them. This one and, okay, here we go. So if you look at these browns side by side, did I get them where I want them? You'll see this one's very orangey. This one's more red. This one's a very just straight up brown color. Not a lot of undertones. That's what I want. And we're going to pull this out. We're just going to dab probably even less of this on here, because the darker a color is, the more you want to go in light and work your way up, because it is easier to lay more pigment down than it is to try and take it away. Taking it away is almost, it's pretty almost impossible. I was going to use eye shields and show those to you guys today, but not everybody has eye shields, and I don't want to make you guys like think you have to go out and buy something, right? Because you don't. Okay, just a little bit on there. So come in and draw that line in, and then start working outward. Then I'm going to blow it out. I have my fan really cranking so my eyeshadows are drying out quicker. Everything I use is cream to powder and has anti-aging in them. So like right now, I'm putting skincare on my eyes while I'm doing an eyeshadow look. It's so awesome. Not a lot of people realize that I am actually going to be 53 this year. So it's kind of nice, good skincare. Really blow out that hard edge right there and right here. You'll see I do windshield wiper motions and I do circles. And what that does is it gives you a more subtle line. I hear Nitro barking. He's saying, "Mom, who are you talking to?" There we go. I have one spot that I'm not in love with. I'm going to take a cleaner brush and just really go in there and kind of blow that out a little bit. So we're doing a brown look. You can do this with any browns that you have. Take some of that off. I'm going to come in and I like neutral browns. I have reddish browns, and I'll show you some looks with those one day, and I have orangish browns, but I really like sometimes just a neutral, a brown with no undertones. Just, you know, you go in and you just, something soft. All right, we are going to take this beautiful soft gold color, and that's going to fill in all of the mobile lid. So what is everybody doing? Hey, Nicole. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Miss Laura. So I'm just getting some on a flat brush. Change of plans. I sprayed a bunch of Lysol today, and now I have, because of my lungs get irritated. So now my lungs are like, yeah, thanks, woman. Okay, this is actually a better brush for what I want. So I'm just going to get some on my brush. And I'm just going to go in and pat this down. Whenever you're working with shimmers or glitters, patting actually lays more pigment down. And now I'm just going to drag it back over that brown so it looks a little more blended. And I got some up in that brown, so I'm just going to smudge that out. Hey Erica. So, I was talking to my daughter down in the Keys. So she's sad because they can't go back to work, but she's happy because the islands are closed and people can't bring the coronavirus in there. Their mayor is like amazing. And she said today that her job is to protect both her people that live there and the tourism industry, and that if the islands, all of the Keys, had a bad breakout, because their hospital is so small and there would be such high amount of death, that people would be afraid to come there anymore. So they wouldn't bounce back, she said, probably a year and a half. But because she's actually, I'm just putting more on this side because I want more pigment, but because she's going to keep the islands closed another month, which sucks because I can't go see my kid, it's actually going to be better in the long run, because when they open, the islands will be healthy and people will be able to get right in and come down and enjoy themselves. Do I think the virus will be gone in a month? No. Alright, so now I'm just going to take some of that neutral brown I had, and I'm just going in and darkening up the crease. And the brush that I'm using here is a very dense, they call it a crease brush, but you'll see it just lays down pigment beautifully, and then it's right where I want it. Well, I'm making this a little darker than what I'd wear to an office, but you guys get the gist. I also have to go a little darker because we're on camera with a bunch of lights here, so I have to do everything a little more exaggerated so it shows good for you guys. We got that. That gold just really opened up my eyes even with the dark colors. I need to highlight my brow. We're going to use, no, not using that. Not putting glitter up there. I'm going to use a very neutral shimmer shade just to come in here and highlight this arch, so that when I move, my arch just BAM! Well, not really, but you know what I mean. I'm just laying it down, and I'm taking my finger and patting it out a little bit. That way when I move, my eyebrows are nice and, what's the word I'm looking for? Accented. Anything that you put a light shade on is going to come forward. Anything that you put a dark shade on is going to recede. I'm just going to go in and blow this out a little more. I don't like that harsh line right there. I'm very big on trying to diffuse lines as much as possible. There we go. I'm making noises. Alright, let's get some eyeliner on. So I've had a few people message me and ask me to show them how to do a liquid eyeliner. Hey Patricia! So we're going to do a liquid eyeliner. I use just a regular little pointed eyeliner brush. This has blue eyeliner on it from the look I did earlier. Let me get that blue off of there, because I'm doing a more natural look. Do I have another one of these brushes clean? I do. We're going to use this one instead of messing with the blue. I have another one just like it. I have a lot of duplicate brushes. I'm going to use a black eyeliner so it shows up on screen. This is a cream to powder product, but it works the same as a liquid eyeliner. I think it works better because it's not runny. What I'm doing is I'm putting the color on the sides of my brushes, on the side of my brush, So instead of just on the point, then we're going to go in and we're going to lay the brush down on its side and draw. A lot of people want to go in this way and try and draw with the tip. That's why you get a messy eyeliner. If you lay the brush on its side, just like I did, lay it and draw, you get a smooth line. And I always only go one way. Ba-bam! Right? That's going to be my new saying. No, it's not. So I'm going to put some more on. Then we're going to do the inner. And I start my inner where my eyelashes start. So I need to look really close. That's what happens when you're not close enough to the mirror. But I can fix that. And that's how easy it is to do eyeliner. If you try to draw with the point, you shake or you move. So that little smudge I did, I'll just go in with some more of the gold. And we'll just get it just a smidge. And we're going to pull up on this eye. And that black is gone. That's another reason I like cream to powders. I can fix a makeup mistake that quick. Alright, let's go back to doing eyeliner. I need to move this mirror closer. So, I hope I can. Okay, that's a little better. I can't wait until I can see everybody in person. See, when I can see what I'm doing, easy peasy. It's always the joke. My husband says, I don't even know how you see in there with all those lights on. I mean, there's a big ring light here. There's lights here, lights behind me, lights up there. And it's the only way it's going to work. So now this one, I'm going to come in, same thing, lay it down, and drag it out. Hey, Cindy. Onyx is a dark black for those that like black eyeliner. This is like a black. I say that because before I found these products, I bought a few black eyeliners that were more gray. If I wanted a gray eyeliner, I would buy one. Trying to get it to come out on my stick more. Let me do it the way I was doing it. It's just harder when I'm trying not to get black onyx everywhere. And I'm working in a smaller space than probably most of you would be working in because of all the lights and the cameras and all the things, right? I don't draw with my left hand because I know my left hand sucks. As you can see, I'm just laying it down and letting my eyelashes guide it. And that is how you do a quick, easy eyeliner. So now we're going to do the bottom. I have to get closer because I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. So it makes a little... Some people like a very bold eyeliner. I can do one for you guys one time if you want. I personally like a softer eyeliner. But that's just because I'm getting old. I have a problem with one eye. It's always the funny thing. Let me fix where I made a boo-boo. Did I get with that brush? I am not having a good night. So I've got to find some supplies for my daughter down on the Keys. She told me that they literally have nothing in their stores. So I got to stay up tonight and do some shopping for her and get some stuff mailed down there because they don't have supplies. It's always good, right? All right, we're going to do the bottom lash. It's going to be the same way. We're going to load up the brush on the sides. It is thunder and lightning. I'm going to lay it down halfway that way, and then I'm going to come up under the lashes again and do it the same way. That easy. Done. So the secret is laying the brush on its side. If you try to come in with the point, the brush strokes won't be even. If I come in and I lay the brush down, you get a more easy line. And so I'm laying it on its side. It's been an interesting day. So I'm going under the lash line, almost pushing the lashes up, laying it down, going about halfway in the eye, or halfway to the corner. Then I'm coming from the corner, pushing the lashes up a little bit, and laying that brush down. That's it. So you don't want to draw, let me get some of this. You don't want to draw with your brush straight on because the hairs on the end of a brush are not stiff, but if I lay it sideways, I get the actual support from both the handle and the brush, so I get more control. All right, so we've done eyeliner. Just bringing this one in a little more so they're even. So we've done eyeliner, we've done eyeshadow. Let's do a quick blush, mascara, and we're done. Because we're not going to contour because this is going to be more of an everyday look. I contour sometime every day, but not that often. Most of the time I'm in a hurry and I'm running out the door. Alright, I'm going to use a cream to powder shadow for my blush. It's just a pretty rosy color. I like using these for my blush. Especially if I use this color in my eye look, then I really like to use it. If I'm doing like a soft, pretty pink look, then I'll do it. I'm going lighter on my blush because I went heavier on the eyes. And I did heavier on the eyes so you guys can see how to do it. If you want to take a screenshot, now's your chance. Going once, going twice, sold. All right. I'm going to put a little more blush on. It's always hard when you got like 5 million lights shining in your face, right? All right, so we got the blush on. Let's do lips. Let's do mascara first. We're gonna grab my Mascara Primer. And it has in it, I'm using the viewfinder so you guys can watch me use. I kind of go in and wiggle a little bit and then I'm just rolling up. I literally roll the brush. This has Pixel in it, which is shown to promote hair growth. And it has all kinds of good stuff in it, so I like using products that actually are good for different parts of your body. Alright, we're gonna let that dry a little bit. So has everybody been just staying home? You guys been running around? Hi Cindy, hi Chalet. Ugh. It's time for a new mascara. I don't think I have a new one over here, so I'll just open one in a little bit. Just warming it up a little bit. I don't normally bronze my forehead because I have bangs, but I'll show you how to do it real quick. Alright, we're going to go in, we're going to wiggle at the root and pull through. Wiggle at the root, pull through. Wiggle at the root and pull through. You guys will be saying that in your sleep tonight. Now I'm just going to flick the ends just to be sure I coated them. Because my primer is skin color, as you can see from the other eye. How many people wanted to be up and close and personal with me tonight? We're going to go in, wiggle at the root, and pull through. I do it in 3 places. I do middle, inner, and outer. And now I'm just going to flick through. Kind of separates the lashes. I'm going to look down and do my bottoms. I don't put a lot of mascara on the bottom. As we age, we get character lines or wrinkles, whatever you want to call them. And anything that you add down here is going to draw attention. So I usually do a thin coat of mascara down there and let it roll. I definitely have to open a new mascara. It's time. This one's getting a lot of views. Alright, we're going to do a second coat. I'm going to look down. And this time I'm not going to wiggle as much as just pull it through. I'm just kind of rolling the brush through. Because I've already got the base well coated. But I am going from the base and rolling it up. Just slightly rolling the wand. So I know I'm coating them. This mascara has the same Pixel in it to help them grow and be healthy and strong. It also helps curl and volumize your lashes. Because a lot of people have asked me why I don't curl my lashes. My lashes have a little bit of curl to them, and then I add this mascara, and I have a whole heck of a lot. So if anybody wants to see how to curl your lashes properly, let me know. It's too late now because I already have mascara on. Never curl your lashes after you put mascara on. Let me know and I'll do a tutorial on that. Alright, we got mascara on. Let's pick a lip color. I want to do a neutral lip because if I was wearing this heavy of an eyeshadow to an office, I would do a neutral lip. And I started doing neutral lip the other night, and then somebody wanted me to do a bold lip. So, I am looking for the colors I was going to use the other night. What did I do with them? Did I leave them out? I'm losing my mind. Thought maybe I left them out because I was like, oh, I'll do it another day. How weird is that? Nobody's been in the house. So I obviously have misplaced them. Oh, there's one of them. What did I do with that other color? That's gonna drive me nuts. That's gingerbread. I had creamer out the other night. Did I not put it away? Let me look real quick. I put all my stuff away the other night. Did I accidentally put it in my eyeshadows? No? Alright, we'll work around it. Because I can't figure out what I did with it unless it's... Let me look and see if it fell down. Praline, bombshell. That is weird. That is weird. Alright, let me grab my glossy gloss while I'm in here. I gotta find what I did with my creamer. But the other color I'm using now instead of creamer is one of my favorites, so we'll go with it. Alright, I'm gonna take gingerbread. I gotta find that creamer. That's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna wipe my lips off because my lips have to be clean. And no matter how careful you are, you will have a little bit of foundation on your lips. Alright, we're gonna take gingerbread. We're gonna wipe off the excess. And we're gonna line my lips. Sometimes when I do a neutral lip, I like a liner. It just allows you to have a cleaner edge. Alright, let that dry a little bit. So, what's everybody's thoughts? Like, are we opening things up too soon? Are we jumping the gun? Are we mildly concerned? A lot concerned? I'm concerned for those people like me who have underlying health conditions. I'm concerned for our first line workers. Hey, Kristen, sorry. I don't know, my glasses on and I looked at your name and all of a sudden went, is that Kirsten? I have a friend that's a Kirsten also, so I wanted to make sure which one it was. Hey, Lillian. Yeah, I think you're right. And then the scary thing is all the nurses and doctors and people I've talked to have said the same thing. They're like, I think we're jumping the gun. So this is Praline Rose. It's just a pretty kind of neutral with a little bit of a rose undertone. And I like this color a lot. I need to... I used to wear this color every day. Like, and then my husband's like, don't you have any other colors? Yeah, I have about 50 of them. Why? Yeah. I have friends that are making masks and they're selling them because they're donating masks to first responders. So to buy those supplies. And I personally have 10 bottles of the most amazing hand cream ever coming. I do, I listen and tell you. Isn't this color gorgeous? Gorgeous! It's just like, it's the perfect mood. And I'm just going in with my liner one at a time to darken it up just a smidge. I don't like liner that's super dark. One second. Okay. I'll let this dry. I can put gloss on it and top. And that's how I know it wasn't dry. It should not be on my wand. If you are using my products and that happens, your lips aren't dry. Normally I would have stopped and let them dry more, but I'm not going anywhere and I want to be able to talk to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you my contour on my forehead while I talk. Can I reach it? No. We have these things of hand cream that are about that tall. They are amazing because when you wash your hands, they reactivate the moisture. Sorry. So, because I've been washing my hands like bloody crazy, my knuckles have been cracking. So, I've been using our lotion and that's taking care of that. I'm getting a little mixing palette out. This is one of my ring palettes. I don't use these very often for clients. I usually use them just for myself. And I wanted a little snugger, but I think I got it too snug. All right, let's try it again. Okay. So my husband and I bought 10 of them because I'd opened it up to clients, like if they bought one for themselves, then I would donate one. And I had a decent response, and then there was 4 or 5 people that didn't pay for theirs. So I'm covering the cost of those. so that I can still donate a bunch of them. And I am going to actually donate some to the ER staff that took care of me when I was sick a couple weeks ago. And then I'm going to our local firehouse. So I'm mixing my own contour color. I just put a little bit of Slate in with Mocha Java. Yes, I'm still rubbing my lips together. Just going to take a very soft, I love this one. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Foundation brush, but I like the just slight angle to it. It's dense, but it's soft. So, whoo. My chihuahua is not going to be happy. So you would come in up here at your hairline and just I have so much baby hair. My hair is growing like crazy. And work this in. And voila. If I was doing my cheeks, like I said, I normally don't contour during the day, like on a regular basis. I know people think that, oh, you're a makeup artist, so you should be contouring every day. Linda, I ain't got time for that. Hey, Lorraine, how are you? All right, so let's take my hair down and we'll talk some more. Oh, these crazy bangs. That's the only thing I don't like about my haircut is when I come to do makeup with you guys and I put them up, my bangs look like 1980s high school bangs. Okay. That's a little better. Let's get him to lay down. Okay, now I don't look so crazy. So, Rob and I just felt like that was what we needed to do. And on top of that, we also purchased some first responder mask that we are going to be donating, along with our friends that are making masks for first responders. They donated some to us. So we have quite a bit of masks to give. I did mail some to some friends that are working in New York, helping. I'm trying to get some of this off of me. Okay, so we mailed some up to them because they're actually working the front lines, helping. So we thought that was the right thing to do. I'm waiting for the hand lotions to... my dinner's talking about hand lotions to get here. They should be here Monday. And then I'm going to make a run to the fire department and to the emergency room. If anybody would like to purchase hand lotions, you buy one and then I donate one. We can do that. Just let me know. Also, too, I sent out some invites to some people that were interested. If any of you are interested, I have a mega party going on. And it's more life hacks, beauty hacks, kind of like what I did tonight. And then there's even like some workout hacks, stuff like that. And the beauty of it is you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to pay anything to be in it, because I had to pay to be in it. So that gets my people in free. They are giving away $5,000, yes, I said $5,000 in prizes. And here's the best part. We've never done this before. Let's say you won a prize that's $200, and you could use the $200 more than you could use the prize that you were picked for. We'll give you the $200 in cash. Yep. So it's a good way to, supplement some money that you might be missing right now. Also, if you contact me and I send you the link, if you invite a friend or friends and they join and participate like you do, you'll be entered to win. Are you ready? Drum roll. I'm so excited for this. $500 cash. Cash. I'm so excited about that. So a lot of my customers have done it. I have some friends who haven't purchased any products that are in there. So I say jump on board. It's free prizes that you can either take the prize that you're drawn for. Let's say you get drawn for the makeup brush collection from Morphe, which is who I use. Let's say you get drawn for that and you're like, I don't need any makeup brushes. We will give you the cash that we would have spent on the prize. Can't go wrong there, right? So it's prize or cash. And if you join and participate and you invite a friend or friends, we'll enter you into a drawing for $500 cash. So jump on board, send me a message, And we'll talk soon. I love you all. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Be safe, 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 please. I love you lots. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.